Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Head.
What up, bro? That's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
All right. It's time for us to participate in this realm. Okay. Gina Views is a huge fan of making niggas rap.
Absolutely.
And this man that is in here with us today is no stranger to rapping his ass off. Ladies and gentlemen, Geechi Gotti.
Geechi Gotti.
Yeah. Gina Head, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Hey.
One of my favorite battle rappers in the building.
Come on, man. Talk about it.
Man, don't try to sound cooler than me, bro.
Nah,
on our
man, this just me, man. I might be.
I might be. Now, people may or may not know, but you are one of them ones when it comes to the battle rap scene.
Yeah, definitely.
You the one that's putting on for the West Coast.
Facts.
For sure.
Can you explain? Well,
yeah.
I want to go into a little bit of who you are, but for my own personal knowledge, why do you think the West never get credit in the battle rap scene? Because we don't get the MC credit or none of that.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that's just that stigma that, they culture of rap and battle rap come from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So it's already like a cultural thing to where it's like, you kind of don't want to give that credit, you know what I'm saying, off the rip. But, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you got to come take that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you come from the West, it's just 100 times harder to get that recognition, you know what I'm saying? Especially in battle rap because, we don't really got a lot of, like, battle events on the West. We don't got like a big battle rap culture for even our people to go and, tune in and support the battle rappers that's from out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to down there travel to New York and Philly and all that to kind of get that notoriety. So it's kind of hard when you represent the West Coast and you rapping, even if you killing niggas, you know what I'm saying? The people out here don't even really be getting a chance to go to those battles and support them, you know what I mean? So it'd be tough. But yeah, I feel like I did that though for us, you know what I'm saying? Like for sure, I done kicked some doors down for us, for sure.
And you also have your own league, The Riot.
Yeah.
Shout out to The Riot.
Yeah, shout out to The Riot.
Now,
man.
you just said on Twitter that you got a big announcement coming soon. You just might as well let us get that exclusive.
No, I got to hold on to that just for a little second. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely do, though, like, because I'm kind of falling back from the battling part of it and continuously to kind of help with like building and developing other battlers, you know what I'm saying? Like you just brung up how we don't really got a scene. So I feel like that's my job to kind of like introduce a lot of because it is a lot of West Coast battlers that's younger than me and that's on the come up that just need a platform, you know what I'm saying? They can't just necessarily get to Smack. They can't get to RBE and them bigger leagues. So the Riot, we want to be that little gateway to kind of give them that, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the announcements I say that I'm gonna kind of like bring a big battle rap event to the West. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So it is gonna be out here.
Yes.
You battling Tay-Rock?
Nah, no.
Is there anybody that you like? I know there's mutual respect. Like
sure.
A lot of people think that y'all. I mean, there is funk. It be that too.
It be that.
It be. But
that.
a lot of times, I think people get it misconstrued when they see the battles. They see how aggressive it is, and it's a lot of bravado. But they don't understand like it's a sport.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all are friends in real life.
Yeah, it's a sport. It's just like any other thing. We peers at this point. You got to think, especially at the level I'm at, we've been going to city, state to state with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like just being on a basketball traveling team where you run into the same teams along the way. Like, okay, I done ran into this dude. I know he cold. You know what I'm saying? He been killing shit. I ran into them. I know they cold. So after a while, we done been to Boston, Texas, Detroit, all these different places where you kind of building bonds. You know what I'm saying? Y'all staying at the same hotels, going to the same restaurants, and we all from different cities. So sometimes you gain a relationship as friends with a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been rocking with them. So, like you say, it's just a business on that stage. It's all gloves off, of course. But, once you off the stage, they shaking hands, they going out for drinks, you know what I mean? They chopping game, doing the same shit.
Is there anybody that when you got off stage, like you went on stage cool, and you got off stage not cool?
And me never, but the people I probably battled, they probably wasn't cool because of the stuff I done said to them. You know what I'm saying? There's been people that probably done left afterwards and they ain't really like answer the call like they used to.
Easy?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Shout out Easy, but I don't know if we as cool as we was, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's a couple cats like him and others, that probably took it a little more personal. I won't even say he took it that personal, but I just, you know how you have a certain rapport with certain dudes. There's probably a few that probably like, man, I don't know. I can't really rock with Geechi. He done went too crazy on me, you know what I'm saying?
What about Remy?
Remy, nah, man. Actually, me and Remy kind of remained it cool. I think a lot of people expected her not to, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, nah, she remained cool. She took it like a champ. Because she know the culture.
She understands
it. Yeah, she took it like a champ. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got a cool relationship?
Yeah, most definitely, man. We got a cool relationship, man. Her, Pap, all of them, it always been nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? I battled on her platform, of course. When I battled Easy, that was her platform. But
Shout out to Chrome 23.
Yeah, so even before that, I would go to the event. She would hit me up, had tickets for me and my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like, she done tapped in and been on platforms that I done had, you know what I mean? Done came to my ride events and all that. So, like, ain't nothing but love for it, for sure.
I know you here to rap, but I got one more question when it comes to, like, the behind the scenes. Because I noticed that I don't want to compare battle rap to wrestling.
Yeah,
but
kind of though.
It kind of,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we're performers,
mm-hmm.
but it's sometimes to go there,
it
get a little personal, a little heated or whatnot. But when it comes to you were talking about the camaraderie, like y'all travel together sometimes like that. Do relationships ever get fractured because you went too far? Do you guys ever discuss something ahead of time? Like, hey, everything's on the table. My mom passed. That's a no-fly zone. And then somebody then proceed to violate that or respect it. Like, are those types of things?
Yeah, no, those things definitely go
discussed?
on. Yeah, sometimes those get discussed. It just, like you said, it depends on the relationship of the battlers. Usually, I'm somebody that'll respect that. I done had dudes battle me before, and beforehand they be like, yo, I know you disrespectful and you be going crazy, man. I just lost my brother, or you know what I'm saying. I will hope you stay away from that. You know what I'm saying. And if it's something you want me to stay away from, I will. You know what I'm saying. And we'll have that like rapport. Like usually me, I'll be like, I ain't really got nothing too much off limits. You know what I'm saying. But if it is, I'll reach out like, hey, you know, I just lost somebody as well. I don't really trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying. Like about them type of bars, you done had that. And I'm pretty sure other battlers had their limits. You know what I'm saying, where they kind of discuss it. We try to keep it as raw as you can, you know what I mean, because it is still battle rap, and sometimes the fans can hear about certain things that might be out there, so they expecting you to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They want it to be heard, but I feel like stuff like death and all that can kind of be like put to the side, you know, just out of respect thing. As cold as we is, it's like, you know what I mean? You know, you could think of something doper to say than talk about somebody, family member that just passed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there anything that somebody has violated where you felt like they crossed the line?
Nah, not really. Even when I battled Easy, I felt like people was always upset with me, like for taking the angle I did with Remy. Like, oh man, you should. That was your homegirl, man. Yeah, you shouldn't even went there, man. You know what I mean? Like they, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like even in that battle, like he said a lot of stuff about myself that wasn't true, but I just took it on the chin. You know, he had bars about.
He called you a snitch.
Your baby mama. He said my baby mama had me on deadbeat. Daddy, I don't see my kid. It was all type of stuff. But you just got to stand there and be like, man, come on, man. Like you know the truth, so you can't really like. What's the word? You can't really just sit there and like wallow in it. Like, oh man, you get too upset, it look real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about battle rap is like if you bite into it and you up there trying to explain too much, or you and that motherfucker, you really getting mad. Like what you say? Now it's like people in the crowd like, oh, it must be real if you that mad. You know what I'm saying? So I think you just learn to kind of keep your composure up there, like and just understand anything could be said in this realm. You know what I mean? You already subject yourself to it when you get. As soon as you walk on stage, you sign before the stage. When you sign the contract and you accept the money and all that, you already know what it is. Like anything could be said. They could get up here and say you gay. You know what I mean? They can say whatever they want about you. They can make up stories about you. There's nothing off limits at this point. You know what I'm saying?
But that's when the rebuttal skill comes in, because even on that same battle with Easy, he called you a snitch. He alluded to you being a snitch or whatever on a case that the person was
right
on stage
there.
with you, and you was like, well, my co-defendant right here,
bam,
and then he walked right out. That was an amazing rebuttal.
Yep.
Like it almost looked scripted.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be looking like. Sometimes people used to say that, like them battlers be writing together, like because we'll say something and it'll be a rebuttal. But nah, it's like it just happen like that. It'll be divine like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of already. Like what's the word? You kind of already be kind of preconceiving, knowing what the battlers is gonna say. Like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody usually. Anytime you a gangster or like a real street dude in battle rap, the main thing to discredit you is to try to say you a snitch. You go to jail and you got out, that's one of the main things. So everybody done heard it from me to Serve to anybody out in battle. That's what they gonna say. He went to jail. They gave him 5 years. He did 3. Man, he told. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, he you know what I'm saying? He ain't really from his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him with his homies. Like it's to belittle you. If you battle one of the ladies, you gonna talk about somebody they supposedly slept with. Oh, she's a this or that. You know what I mean? So even if you don't got the 100% proof, you just trying to make the crowd kind of like believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's why my slogan is, if it's real, you can tell. You can see it in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? See if you can make them believe them lies, because I already look at it like you finna get up here and lie. But if you can make all these thousands of people in here believe it, then you a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You one of them.
Let's get it. Let's get to the raps. Oh, last thing. Shout out to you in your club and everything. Is there anything you want to plug though?
Yeah. I just dropped the album, man.
Yes,
Geechi Gotti. It's on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a well put together project, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? No skips, if you ask me. All the features that's on there, I appreciate it. The production, Jay Nari, Larry making all of his, J Wavy, my God, Just 100, they all over that. So yeah, man, you know what I mean, if y'all out there listening, for sure, Illuma Gotti is on all digital platforms. You can go run that up.
Run that up.
You got appearances from The Bully,
For sure.
Bino Redo,
Yeah.
PZ, PC.
Yep.
So Surf closes out the
Yeah,
project.
it's crazy.
Have you talked to Surf?
Yeah, I talked to Surf for sure, man. I done hollered at him. I done hollered at his moms, you know what I'm saying? I try to remain, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, in contact with him when I can, send him some pictures, stuff like that here and there, you know what I mean? But because I done been in that situation, so I know sometimes just a quick little couple flicks from somebody that you like, no, damn, you know what I mean? Just wake up and that mail call, like that's one of the coldest things in jail when that mail hit and you don't get your name called. You be like, damn, everybody in this motherfucker opening pictures and reading letters. I'm sitting right here, so I try to do that for sure. But you know, I know he headstrong. He done did it before, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely try to keep in contact when I can with him.
I appreciate you for even dropping that because I'm a Surf fan.
For sure.
And being that we haven't gotten any music from him since he first went in, this is like something fresh to our ears to hear a Sue Surf verse.
Yeah.
How long you had that verse?
Man, we did that verse because he been down, so we did that at least like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I think after I forgot what battle it was, but he was out here when they had the caffeine events going on, and we was in the studio, and I was working on the album because that's how long we've been working on Illuma Gotti. We've been working on it for at least like 4-5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it been going. So about 3 years ago, he pulled up and did that verse. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like,
that had to have been a twerk battle then.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it had to be. Yeah. It was like around that time. Yeah, it was something like that. Yep, you right. So you know your shit.
You know I know my shit.
Yeah.
It's time to make this nigga rap. Geechi Gotti.
I got something for him.
What we rapping over? What beat is this?
Give me some West Coast, some gangsters.
Some West Coast shit.
You feel me? Some of this hard shit. Man.
Every pull up some West Coast shit for Geechi Gotti.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. We finna get in this bag. Yeah. Okay. See what they got. Love.
Yes, sir.
Love. Hey, all we know is hustle. All we know is hustle. Had to get it out the mud. We ain't trying to struggle. He tried to pay me for the body. I did it off the muscle. If it's hard to trust you, then it ain't hard to touch you. Went from running from them pigs to running up them M's. Learned out who your friends once you finally cop a Benz. When they charge you for that body, you gon' cop a bin or take it to the box. That's till they box you in. A casket or a sale, what type of box you in? After taking so many L's, it's like you got to win. You ever seen 100 cash, it feel like new beginnings. 10 stacks feel like a milli when you from them trenches. Fucking bitches, kick them out when we talking business. Learn to treat a hoe like she a potential witness. And you ain't seen nothing, boy, we just getting started. Ain't no use in shooting it if you don't hit your target. Don't mix beef with the chicken, that's two different markets. You could be the hardest, shit, we gon' be the smartest. I seen niggas die young, a bunch of lost souls. Just to make it past 20 was a large goal. He got killed at the store, he should've walked home. His mama heard his last screams when she called his phone. Yeah. When she called his phone.
Oh my
his
God.
mama learned his last scream when she called his phone. It's consequences to the game when you play it foul. So when it's wartime, the question, you gonna lay it down? Yeah, that's me off the top real quick.
Yeah.
For him. Give him a quick little
Geechi
song.
Gotti, ladies and
Give him something
gentlemen.
fast real quick. Yeah.
Effective immediately.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, bro, for
Nah,
real.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
And also, thank you for always being inclusive. I know you had Gina come out and host an event for you.
Oh, nah, for
Invited me
sure.
to the studio.
For
I came
sure.
through and
But I appreciate y'all for, you know what I'm saying, for doing what y'all do for the West, though. You know, so for me, that's me paying it forward, too. Like, you got to reach out to those who also is in that same lane and really trying to build the West. You know what I'm saying? I know she an avid battle rap fan, but also just a fan of hip-hop in the West Coast. So it's like, okay, we doing battle rap on the West. I got to reach out to her. She got to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You feel me? Then I'm in the studio. I know you really know what's going on in this music game and what's hot and what's not. So it's like, man, let me hit head up and just get his ear on some of this. You know what I'm saying? And you listened to the album before it dropped and gave me a gang advice, and we made some changes and everything due to what you was in there saying. So for me, all of that, you know what I mean, matter. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
For
niggas
real.
don't know that Head be doing that with people projects and
Yeah,
stuff.
man, for sure. He
That's
came in there
fire.
and dropped some game for sure.
Well, we got our immediate slap, so we are gonna play one of your songs on the mix.
Okay.
So can you go ahead and introduce it? Let us know what you want to hear, what you want the people of Hip Hop Nation to hear off the Illuma Gotti album.
Off the Illuma Gotti album, we got so many cold ones. You know what I'm saying? But
Now,
I feel
my
like
projects is crazy.
my projects is crazy. Like, you almost got me wanting to just do that one
Geechi,
just because. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was on a 118 today on the way
Yeah.
here, and I was driving my Benz like it was a G ride.
Come
Like
on,
I was
man.
like,
Yeah.
my
So
projects.
look, my projects got myself. You know what I'm saying? My boy The Bully out of Compton.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then my boy,
Bully is
and
crazy.
then my boy Drummer Time, who out of Watch. You know what I'm saying? The Grape Street area. So, yeah, we could play that because that's some hub and dub music. That's some real West Coast. I feel like, I ain't mad at that, man. Let's do my project. That's like the second record off of the tape. You know what I'm saying? Illumagati. You know what I'm saying?
Illumagati's out right now. Let's get into it. My projects. It's effective immediately on Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey.
I can look at this right now and say Head and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep the heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Head and Gina Views.
Like you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing. On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.